Why does the battery I bought label 16 degrees? But after I bought it, the air conditioner ran out of power after 5 hours. You battery sellers are all liars. This is the exact words of a big brother. Let's put aside emotions.
The battery we bought may have insufficient capacity.
What's the reason? The capacity of the battery is affected by the cell,
Which are divided into a B, disassembled and refurbished.
the battery price is also high to low. Let's think about it first. The price of the battery we buy,
Whether we can buy a grade cells.
in addition to this, we also need to know how to calculate the total capacity or the total capacity of a battery. Now, these next to me are all purchased by our company, new grade cells, lithium iron phosphate energy storage battery. The voltage is generally 3.2 volts. The current of these cells is 314 amps. In the battery box of energy, there are usually 16 cells. The formula is 3.2 volts voltage, multiply 314 ampere. To obtain the storage capacity of a cell, multiply by 6 and the total capacity of the energy storage battery. If you use 280 cells, which is 3.2 times to 80, and multiply by 16, and you can get capacity of the battery pack. The ideal is full, but the reality is the parameters of the cells provided by the seller is correct. So why is the capacity not enough? Because you probably bought refurbished cells. The specification may be 314. The current may be 314 amps, but this refers to before it was refurbished. After refurbishment, its current may not reach 313 amps. For example, a new cell is 313 amps, but only 250 amps after refurbishment. What will happen is that the battery, it's really a rat shit that spoils a pot of porridge. Because the refurbished battery, it originally had a current of 313 amps. But after refurbishment, it only has a current of 250 at this time. In our entire battery pack, other 15 cells, no matter how good, but they all need to be to calculate the current of 250 amps. That is to say, the formula becomes 3.2 volts times 250 ampere hours and multiplied by 16. This reduces the capacity by a lot. This is called a lithium battery cell sorting machine. For a new battery, we need to test each one of them again, current and voltage, and all resist before we can seal them, not to mention refurbished batteries, because we need to ensure that the internal resistance, voltage, and current need to be consistent to assemble a qualified energy storage battery. Finally, we use a lithium battery charging and discharging tester to each battery to conduct a charge and discharge test so that each battery can charge and discharge reaches the standard of 6,000 before shipping.